What's good with you, Jackson? What's good with you, Preston? What's good with you, Brenda? Good with you, Jay? Good with you, Kai? What you mean you can't hear me? I hate when they say they can't hear me. When I check,
Can you hear me now? You back, Richard? You back? Press 1 if you can hear me. You say I'm muted. What's good with you, Kai? Can you not hear me? If you can hear me, press 1. Please. Yeah, so if I'm muted, if I'm not talking, that means I'm muted. What? You're through my headphones. You might need to check your settings, cause I can hear myself through my phone. So it might be on your end, Jay. It might be on your end. Okay. All right. You're just messing around. Let me see. let's watch this real quick. This might be the last video I do.
You. Just you.
Maybe I do for today, because I might not be doing what's good with you, Burberry? I might not be doing a stream tomorrow. Got special things to do tomorrow. But I will go to Best Buy to get a mic. So y'all can hear me better. So I don't have to use the mic from the laptop. So we're about to watch this video right here. How Phantom went from zero to a millionaire. About to watch this.
Building your app on Base 44.
This electric energy made Phantom a millionaire and a giant in the streaming world. But just a few years ago, he was living in poverty.
My mom picked me, we go to the crib. We walk down the block. We get to the crib, they robbed the crib. Broke into the house and robbed everything. The little that she did have, they stole it. We was in poverty and we was getting...
I literally just started. I literally just started. Not gonna lie, I literally just started this. Cause I didn't want to be on at 9 and got important things to do tomorrow. Yeah, I literally just got on.
robbed.
So how does a kid go from being robbed while already broke to becoming a giant in the streaming world? This is how Phantom went from $0 to millionaire. Now let's go way back to the beginning. Phantom, also known as Roberto Brian Escaño Pena, was born in the Bronx, New York on August 22nd, 1997.
I'm from the Bronx, New York, you feel me? 167.
He was raised in a single mother, lower class household. Not much is known about Phantom's biological dad, but his stepdad came in later in his life. Phantom also has one sibling, a younger brother named Yancel, and Phantom is of the Dominican Republic descent. Growing up, Phantom was always interested in sports like basketball and gaming, but unfortunately that wasn't enough to drag him away from his real life problems.
Okay, let me read that real quick through Discord. Hey, Burberry, I was gonna do just that. After I did this 1 hour stream. Cause after this video, I'm gonna do another promo for membership.
He had behavioral problems in school, which led him to get suspended multiple times, so much so that he got expelled in the 5th grade, sometime in the year 2008 to 2009.
The first time it was because I hit a kid with a lunchroom tray and it was metal.
After this altercation, Phantom got deported to the Dominican Republic by his mom.
Being deported to DR like by my mom though.
He would later attend a private school in the Dominican Republic with the school fees paid by his father. But even though Phantom's dad was working his butt off to pay for his son's school, Phantom was still getting into trouble. Sometime during Phantom's 7th grade year, from 2010 to 2011, he had another altercation with his classmates, getting into fights with them.
I use PayPal to buy this ticket. I'm paying it off over time. No fees, no interest.
You know what else is no?
Nah, 2 years later, I had beef with my whole classroom. Swear to God. My whole classroom didn't like me, bro. So I was fighting everybody in the classroom every day. And so I got like kind of jumped low key, like by 3 of them. I got one of them in some like weird ass UFC move. He started the whole beef, and when we get to the principal office, he's the one crying the whole time. Like he's playing the victim.
The kids weren't the only people Phantom was having beef with. It got so bad that Phantom even had beef with his principal. Phantom rage baited his principal so bad that his principal tossed a table at him.
And he threw a table at me. He threw a table at me one time.
Both of these altercations caused Phantom to get expelled, but they ended up giving him in-school suspension because his dad was paying for the school fees so Phantom could go to a bilingual school. So if they had kicked him out the school, it would be messed up because Phantom's dad was paying for it. Shortly after this, I guess Phantom and his family realized the Dominican Republic wasn't for him at the time. So Phantom came back to the United States and started living in the Bronx, New York again. And this is where Phantom got really into YouTube and content creation. Yo, real quick, if you want to see the real me, live and unfiltered, pull up to my new stream channel, Kayama's World. The link is in the description. Go subscribe real quick. As time went on, Phantom would enter the 8th grade in the years 2011 to 2012. And his first steps to content creation was him messing around with the Apple laptops in his classroom.
That's when we had the little Apple laptop. It was a gray one. It was mad like it was like that. And you could do iMovie. Low key, bro, this is like when I first really was like getting into like, oh, this is kind of fire. This is kind of dope. Like editing a video, like recording a video is kind of fire. Mongoose Productions. That's how you already know.
Phantom would make goofy short videos with him and his classmates, and even some funny freestyles.
Yo, you like gummy bears? Like a bear? What's up, my head? You scared? You scared? They call me Papa Bear. He's like,
I ain't gonna lie, young Phantom was going crazy. Now these interactions with the Apple computers got his feet wet with content creation, so Phantom decided to test out some different stuff.
Before, like, I made my own content, or else I would post something, I downloaded it, re-uploaded it, you feel me, trying to get like views off the videos, I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody has that stage though.
Yeah, like, I was little as kid.
It was now the year 2013, and making content was difficult at first for Phantom. Phantom was a minority in a neighborhood with not many resources, so he had to find out how to overcome that and come up with creative ways to get himself out there. White Boy 7th Street, which was a huge creator in the Call of Duty community at the time, was someone that Phantom was heavily inspired by. With that inspiration, Phantom decided to give YouTube a shot. He finally got the money to get an HD PVR, which means high definition personal video recorder, and Phantom created his YouTube channel under the name PlayStation Rob on January 10th, 2013. He would mostly upload vlogs and Call of Duty videos.
yo, what's good? It's your boy PlayStation Rob. You already know what's going on. Y'all see my new intro? Y'all like that? Yeah, right? I know you like that. My subscribers, get off.
All my subscribers, and I had like 3 subscribers.
Funny enough, those 2 people that he's playing with in this game were his only 2 subscribers at the time. They were there since day one.
These subs was like people I used to play with. This is PS3, matter of fact. I'm like, yo, bro, I want you like subscribe to my channel. What's up, bro? I'm about to take over.
His PlayStation name was Super Crazy 95.
My name was Super Crazy 95, bro, because I was super crazy. 95, because Lightning McQueen cars, bro, the red car, bro. I swear I was faster than that nigga too.
Yeah, I guess that's valid. While Phantom was making content, he was doing that generic high energy, hey guys, what's up, YouTuber voice. And it didn't work. It just wasn't him.
I'm like, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube. I was getting nowhere, like no views, nothing.
So he started doing his own thing, and his channel started picking up from there.
I'm like, nah, this shit, I'm on my Bronx. Hey yo, you my what's going on? Yeah. And after that, feel me? That's when it started taking off because I'm being me, you feel me?
Phantom had since changed his name from PlayStation Rob to Phantom Slice. At this time, he would mostly upload vlogs and NBA 2K videos, and he was grinding. Phantom would blow past 1,000 subscribers in late 2014, and then 2,000 subscribers in October 2015. At this time, Phantom wasn't really doing YouTube for the money, just for the fun of it. But when his first YouTube check came in, which was $8.27, the first thing he did was buy his mom a cup that mixed her coffee for her. By March 17th, 2016, during his senior year of high school, Phantom had surpassed over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Phantom would start to incorporate more content like story times.
Because before that, I never really tried. There's a whole bunch of other story times. Oh, this is story times before the story times was the story time, but the OGs, the
collaborations.
This is my first video where I was like, I'm gonna go collab with some. I took a train, bro, from 125th, and I got on some Metro North thing, something like that, and it took me to Connecticut. I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna collab, bro. I'm gonna get there however I need to get there, bro, whatever. I took my train to go collab with him, you feel me? Because I had to do it by any means, you feel me? Got there, I had short hair. I look the same, bro.
And trolling people. As Phantom's channel was growing, growing, his YouTube checks were getting bigger and bigger. It got to the point where his YouTube checks were making $800 a month, the same amount he was making at his job at the deli. But when Phantom told his mom, her reaction was simple: that's cool, but go to school. And speaking about money, Phantom's most viewed YouTube video has over 6.1 million views. YouTube's got this thing called CPM and RPM, which means cost per mil and revenue per mil. CPM is how much money advertisers are willing to pay for your content per 1,000 views. YouTube takes a 45% cut, which turns into RPM, which is how much you get paid per 1,000 views. Phantom makes entertainment content, which has an average CPM of $2.74. With YouTube's 45% cut, his RPM would be $1.51. Now that I just gave you that info, I'll leave you guys to do the math as to how much Phantom made off that one video. If you can't do it yourself, don't worry. I explain it later on in the video, so keep watching. Phantom later graduated high school May of 2016 from the Bronx Early College Academy, and his mom was really proud. Education was very important to her. Both of Phantom's parents have PhDs.
My pops did 8 years in school, like PhD people, you feel me?
So you know they weren't playing about that. So Phantom enrolled to go to college. Shortly after, Phantom surpassed over 20,000 subscribers on May 23rd, 2016. It was now the fall of 2016, and Phantom enrolled in the New York City College of Technology.
You telling me, Phantom, I graduated high school in 2012. In 2016, he was grind. Oh, I knew I should have started YouTube.
As an architecture major, but his mom's advice, combined with his financial situation, led to a full-on crisis. Phantom was broke.
Bro, I had no money, gang. Like,
his financial aid was late, so he couldn't even afford books.
I remember I was going to school. I didn't have money for the books. FAFSA, they give money out to the students and shit. They gave me my shit at the end of the semester, though. I used to work in a deli, cutting up sandwiches and shit, like all that. I couldn't get money and go to school.
Phantom's only move was to go to the library, take pictures of the textbook pages with his iPhone, and go home to study.
So I had a little iPhone 5C, and the textbooks was like $400. We can't afford it yet. I had to wait for that FAFSA check. That was coming at the end of the semester, which I don't know why they did that. Right. So I pull up, I take pictures of my, for me, the little, the homework. I go home, I do my homework.
But then the worst thing happened to Phantom.
One day I get on the train.
His phone broke. It was $80 to fix it.
I did not have 80 cash. Nobody in my fam had 80 cash to fix that phone, gang.
He was stuck. No phone, no way to do his homework, and he described the next morning perfectly.
I sat down when I came home, and I was like, I'm not going back to school tomorrow. Yo, mind you, you know, my parents is on some like, yo, school's your only option. You're like, I come from that energy, like, you're not about to just be outside. It's either school or you gonna go to jail type shit. Like, that's really where it was at. So for me to say, yo, I'm not going back to school, you gotta sit down and really just be like, damn, I'm really about to do this shit.
Phantom officially dropped out in late 2016 after spending half a semester in college.
But I did like half a semester, then I just dropped out.
And went all in on YouTube. But before Phantom could make content, he had to get equipment for his videos. Obviously, he was broke, so he had to come up with different ways to make money.
To get my shit for YouTube, I would sell fake clothes and sell like little Pearly B chains.
This worked, and over time, Phantom was able to get money to get his equipment. Now he was ready to grind out 2K content. And you wouldn't believe how much Phantom made the very next month.
Next month, I made like 2 bids.
He blew past 30,000 and 40,000 subscribers in October 2016. He even decided to create his Twitch channel to diversify his influence on November 11th, 2016. And that paid off immediately. Phantom blew past 1,000 Twitch followers in less than a month on December 4th, 2016. And went from 40,000 subscribers in October to 80,000 subscribers on December 31st, 2016. 2017 was going to be a great year for Phantom. He started it off strong. By February 5th, 2017,
Just witness this. This is January 2026. I only got 2,800. I'm about to be at 2,800 subscribers. I'm seeing the motion Phantom has. Going from nothing, he got 40, 50,000 subscribers on YouTube with motion. Both his parents got PhDs. He's an intellectual kid. Oh my God.
Phantom hit 100,000 YouTube subscribers, a major milestone, and he was practically doing YouTube full time. What was once $2,000 turned into $5,000, and then $7,000. But guess what Phantom's mom said?
I showed him about 7 bids one time. She said, I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Go to school.
Instagram now lets you send automated DMs to new followers instantly. Now, most people
So I was like, ah, man.
It just goes to show you how much Phantom's mom respected education. And since she was a little bit older, this YouTube stuff was pretty new to her.
I mean, my mother came, badass, country was not economically developed. We wasn't making money in DR. She come here, single mother, and for me to start doing all this other shit, it's like, what the f*** are you doing? To stop everything, go the safe route.
A lot of the older generation still don't grasp the idea that you can make money online. Even though Phantom was living his dreams, he still wanted a change of identity to commemorate his full-time grind. So instead of Phantom Slice, Phantom officially changed his name to, well, Phantom. More specifically, El Phantom, which means the Phantom, or another word for ghost. Phantom chose this name because his first language is Spanish, and how his parents would sound when they tried.
Yeah, so I might need to find a social, I might need to find a YouTube name that is so unique. I need to find a name. That's what I need to find. I need to find a name that fits me, so I can bring my whole energy to this channel. Like, I gotta bring my whole, like, character. I gotta create a character for YouTube specifically. But that's what I'm gonna do.
Tried to pronounce the word Phantom, and the ghost meaning behind it is by playing his favorite video game, Call of Duty. This was likely around the first quarter of 2017, as before then, there were traces of old videos, with Phantom still using his old name, Phantom Slice. Phantom would continue uploading NBA 2K content, mostly focusing on comedy rather than being a skilled player, and collaborations with YouTubers like Stacks Montana, I Run You, and Shoot Everyone, to name a few. As time went on, Phantom's main channel was growing steadily, and on August 2nd, 2017, he hit 200,000 subscribers. But behind the scenes, Phantom was hitting a wall. Phantom admitted that 2018 was a terrible year for him.
2018 was a year that broke my spirit in a way, you feel me? I'm not even gonna hold you, like, it was wild, bro. Like, my head was all over the place, you feel me? I was dealing with a lot of mental issues, that's a fact. I was uploading 2K in that time. I was dealing with my anxiety attacks heavy, family issues, you feel me? Like, a lot of stuff going on, people dying. Like, 2018 was a rough year.
Phantom was stuck. He was grinding out 2K content, but his passion was dying. Phantom kept on grinding 2K until 2019. He eventually hit 300,000 subscribers on his channel, but halfway to the 400,000 subscriber mark, Phantom was getting sick of 2K. So when I'm
trying to tell y'all, once Grand Theft Auto 6 drops, that's gonna put me into the algorithm so fast. Because somebody already wants to watch me play. Somebody already wants to watch me play Grand Theft Auto 6. It was a dude on TikTok. He wants to see me playing Grand Theft Auto 6. Since I've been talking about it since for how long?
K19 dropped, he was done. Phantom had to make a risky move to do what he loved, or succumb to what life was throwing at him. Making a switch like this can kill a creator's career, but Phantom had to try. He had a dormant second channel called Just Phantom, which he created way back in May 22nd, 2017, and he decided to stop 2K and go all in on this new channel. On February 1st, 2019, Phantom privated all the videos on his old channel and uploaded his first vlog, titled My First Video.
This is gonna be the first official video on this channel. This used to be a reaction channel. All the videos are private by the time you see this video. This is gonna be the IRL channel. Basically, this is gonna be the channel where I do story times, where I do my life, you know what I'm saying, where I do vlogging, skits. This is gonna be that channel.
This was a genius move. Instead of trying to
I'm gonna drop some story times for y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop some story times. Every day gonna be different.
Force a new content format on his old channel with 300,000 subscribers, he transplanted his most loyal fans to a fresh new channel. This helped Phantom get a new channel with a dedicated, highly engaged audience from the very beginning. And because of the high initial engagement of his core fan base, his content was recommended more aggressively by the YouTube algorithm. This in turn creates a positive feedback loop. The high engagement from his transferred audience led to more recommendations, which in turn brought in a wide
Let's be real. Getting over someone that you saw forever with, now that is a breakup that hits
wider audience. He essentially manufactured his own success by transplanting a dedicated audience to a new channel with a fresh algorithm. This new channel hit 1,000 subscribers in less than a month, and on March 5th, 2019, Phantom uploaded a video titled Types of New York Slang, and it popped off. There's this thing on YouTube called average view duration and watch time. Average view duration measures the percentage of how many people watched your video throughout, and watch time is the number of hours people spent on your video. So the higher your view duration, the higher your watch time. YouTube wants people to stay on their platform and watch more videos, so your video has to be entertaining to get that high viewer duration and watch time. As with YouTube videos, you can kind of manipulate your content by adding fancy edits and great audio to keep viewers' attention. But not everybody has this one thing, a good personality. Have you ever watched a YouTuber or a streamer and thought, why do people watch this guy? He's so boring. Phantom did the complete opposite of that. To maintain viewers' attention, he would have high energy videos with relatable moments and charisma. Phantom found his new formula. He leaned hard into his New York roots, dropping bangers like Mukbang, Wild Story Time, and the New York Problem series, which the first video in the series getting over 1 million views. The growth was insane. Phantom hit 10,000 subscribers in early March 2019 and 20,000 subscribers by early April 2019. And while this channel was exploding, his Twitch was blowing up too, hitting 10,000 followers by April 3rd, 2019. Before Phantom knew it, his new channel hit over 100,000 subscribers on July 12th, 2019, and he celebrated by giving back to the homeless. Yes, sir!
That's crazy, bro. Big 100K. You know the big vibes, big AMP, but we not stopping right here. We going for 200. Yeah! Stop playing. You know they hitting. Come on, boy. Thank you guys so much. No problem. God bless.
Phantom surpassed his old channel's momentum in just a few months. Phantom took a long break from streaming just to focus 100% on his YouTube, but by the end of the year, on December 29, 2019, the Just Phantom channel hit 200,000 subscribers, making this pivot a massive success. But this solo grind was about to lead him to the biggest collaboration of his life. It's now the year 2020, and Phantom had been networking for years. The guy had an eye for talent. It's rare to find people years before their success, and Phantom did it 3 times.
A lot of the guys that's lit now, like, we done met back then.
Phantom had known Duke Dennis since Duke had 3K subscribers.
When I first started, I uploaded a My Fucking Real Life video. This was years ago, 2017. I had 3K subscribers. Bro, I uploaded a video, Phantom commented, Phantom hit me up, me and him was in a party the next day, a PlayStation party. He telling me like, hey, I like that, what you doing is different, it's new, keep doing it.
Phantom already knew I'm Davis.
Alright, Davis, he was Elite Bucket 32, that was his PSN, right? He showing mad love to me, bro. And I was like, yo, bro, come on, pull up, what's up, bro? He had like 10 subscribers, and then he changed his name to I'm Davis, and then we started working, like, since he was like nothing. So we met really early on before he even was I'm Davis.
And Agent 00.
Everybody was mad small and shit. I was always like playmaker. Like, we gonna do this. Alright, come on, you do this.
Phantom, Duke, and Davis were the original.
Alright, so Was Never Media is the media company name. But I need to find. I might need to mix in where I'm from. I might need to mix in where I'm from into my YouTube name. I might need to mix in where I'm from in my YouTube name. That's what I might do. I'm going to go to a drawing board and just throw darts on my board to see what name will fit. Mix where I'm from with my personality. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
No, 4. They were all from the 2K community, but the idea to actually form a group originally came from Agent. Agent was living in Canada at the time and was looking for a way to move to the USA and link up with other creators. So he hit up Phantom and Davis. Together it was Phantom, Davis, and Duke Dennis, and some other YouTubers on it. But the first attempt didn't stick. It was kind of a mess and a few members left. The whole thing almost fell apart before it even started. But Phantom wasn't letting it die. During the first failed attempt, he came up with a name, a phrase that he's been saying in his own videos for a minute. AMP.
Big AMP, you know what I'm saying? Any means possible. That's what AMP stands for. You gotta grind by any means possible. You gotta hustle.
And they decided that would be the group name when they came together. A few months passed and they decided to run it back. This time just the core original 4. On January 24th, 2020, the AMP YouTube channel was created and they immediately got to work. But their first video was terrible, like bad. The potential was there, but the execution was rough. So they needed help. Someone who could take their ideas and make them look, well, good. They needed a new video editor. And this is where Chris next door comes in. Phantom went to Virginia to see Chris, who was Davis's friend at the time. He pulls up to this dark house, goes to the second floor, and the floor is creaking. He walks into Chris's room, and Chris is just laying down editing. Chris flips the computer around to show Phantom what he's working on, and Phantom is like, what the hell? This is fire, bro! And this wasn't just some random editor. Chris next door was editing for the YouTuber Soluminati, who's another content creator who has
Chris next door edited for Soluminati? Hold up. That ain't so. That ain't what? The AMP.
Virginia to see Chris, who was Davis's friend at the time. He pulls up to this dark house, goes to the second floor, and the floor is creaking. He walks into Chris's room, and Chris is just laying down editing. Chris flips the computer around to show Phantom what he's working on, and Phantom is like, what the hell? This is fire, bro! And this wasn't just some random editor. Chris next door was editing for the YouTubers.
Chris next door edited for Soluminati? Oh yeah, I'm about to, I'm going to only be streaming when at 11 to 6, because I'm going to only stream when people watch me the most. I'm gonna set up days where I do story times and everything.
Soluminati, who's another content creator who has a combined total of 3.5 million subscribers. Chris was cold. Phantom knew right then. Boom, that's our editor. Chris got his hands on the AMP videos, made them amazing, and gave everybody hope that it would work. And Chris was officially the 5th member. And while all this group building is happening, you gotta remember, Phantom's solo career is still exploding. On May 22nd, 2020, the Just Phantom channel officially hit 300,000 subscribers.
300, yo.
Phantom was building an empire while his channel was still growing. AMP now has 5 members, and the foundation was set, but they were still missing a little spark, and that last spark was Kai Cenat. Phantom invited Kai to the group, but Kai was shy at first. He was just a new guy trying to find his place.
Phantom had hit me up when I wasn't even lit yet. I think I was just known for my skit. It's how tough he is, bro. Everything he has told me worked.
The group decided to do a video at Walmart, a $100 outfit competition. They filmed the whole thing, but the ending feels flat. So someone throws out an idea, yo, one of us should jump in that little fountain outside. And of course, nobody wanted to do it. They started arguing, nah, you do it, nah, you do it. And as Phantom is arguing with the bros, he just sees Kai, who had been quiet, just walk right past them. And he walks right through it. No hesitation. Kai did not care at all. Phantom just stood there, smiled, and started clapping. And that was the moment Kai Cenat's spot in AMP was solidified. Want to know the real difference between creators who blow up and the ones who get stuck? It's not talent, it's having a proven blueprint. For the past 16 years, I've been building and consulting channels that have generated over 300 million combined video views. My strategies have helped creators hit over $10,000 a month consistently, and I've personally built channels from 0 to over 1 million subscribers. I've even collaborated with people you know, like Mr. Beast. My full book, The YouTube and Streaming Success for All Creators Blueprint, is a culmination of everything I've learned, a step-by-step guide to shortcut years of trial and error. But before you commit, I want to prove to you that it isn't just another guide. I've pulled the most powerful, auctionable tactics on viral content and monetization from the full book and put them into a completely free 10-page ebook. This is your sneak peek. This is your first take of what it's like to finally stop guessing. Go download your free ebook in the link in the description and join a community of like-minded creators in my Discord server. And if you're ready to gain an unfair advantage for less than the cost of a meal, the full 150-page blueprint is right there for you just for $19.99. It's time to stop guessing and start growing. The blueprint is waiting for you. After forming AMP, the grind got harder for Phantom. He was juggling 3 projects.
Okay, so I see, gotta give personality. The same personality I give Kick, I'm gonna give it to YouTube. I'm gonna see what y'all do with that character. I'm gonna bring the character I put on Kick, I'm gonna bring it to YouTube and see how y'all like the character, because on every platform I act a certain way, act totally different, act different On Twitch, I act like a mime. I don't speak at all. On YouTube, I'm very nonchalant. Don't really give conversation until trolls come up. But on Kick, I put my all in. So I'm going to bring my Kick character over here to YouTube, and I'm going to see how y'all rock with it.
His vlog channel, being a member in AMP, and his live stream, Phantom was locked in. So much so that on August 7th, 2020, Phantom bought his mom a new car, a 2020 Honda CR-V, because her last car was wrecked.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro, this car, it just drives so smooth, it's so suavemente, besame.
And on August 26th, 2020, his Just Phantom channel hit 400,000 subscribers. In March 2021, Phantom made another genius move. He returned to his original channel, Phantom, and renamed it to Phantom Live. The channel became a new hub for all of his stream highlights, video reactions, and wild GTA RP moments. And this new strategy worked. Phantom's Twitch started to explode. In March 2021, he hit 50,000 followers on Twitch. And just a month later, in April 2021, he doubled that to 100,000 followers. And in that same month, 500,000 subscribers on the Just Phantom YouTube channel. Now this is where it gets crazy. Phantom starts blowing through milestones. 600K and 700K on YouTube, and 200K on Twitch by the end of 2021. 2022 was even wilder. 800K and 900K on the Just Phantom YouTube channel, 500K on the Phantom Live YouTube channel, and he blew past 300 all the way up to 500,000 followers on Twitch, while averaging 10,000 live concurrent viewers. And finally, by the end of September 2022, Phantom officially crossed 1 million subscribers on the Just Phantom YouTube channel.
So that means he's been grinding every day, every month on Twitch, on YouTube, going crazy. Oh yeah. Let me bring my character from Kick. I'm gonna bring him over here. Yeah, we gonna go up.
They worked hard for this shit, man. I cannot believe this motherfucker is mine.
All those years of hard work finally paid off for Phantom, but this wasn't the end goal. Phantom still had much more coming for him. Right after hitting 1 million on his Just Phantom YouTube channel, Phantom would blow past 600,000 subscribers and followers on his Twitch and livestream YouTube channel. In October 2020,
I'm gonna say this: whoever wants to join the membership, come join the team. The more subscribers, each person that I see that subscribes after this stream, you get a free membership. It's up to you. Once you subscribe and I see it, you are going to get a free membership. So after this stream, I'm going to write down your name in one of my notebooks. You gonna get a free membership and everything.
By the end of 2022, Phantom hit 700,000 subscribers on his live stream channel. And it was right around this time in late 2022 that one of the biggest memes in internet history was born, the Phantom Tax. It started as an inside joke in AMP, where Phantom would take small pieces of his friend's food, and that would be their tax for Phantom being their friend. You know, you gotta share with your friends. Clips of Phantom taxing Kai Cenat's food and other AMP members were spreading on TikTok. It was funny, but it was just an inside joke at the time. It was now January 2023, and Phantom had 800,000 followers on Twitch. With this new level of success, he made one of the biggest moves of his life. Even though Phantom's mom didn't really understand the YouTube stuff like that, Phantom always wanted to fulfill his dream to get her whatever she wanted.
At the end of the day, even though she don't understand it, I know I'm gonna come through for her.
And he did exactly that. On March 25th, 2023, Phantom uploaded a video titled "Buying My Mama a House."
¡Qué Navidad! ¿Saben lo que? ¡Feliz Navidad! No quise hablar mucho ante mami, tú sabes, porque después mami se pone a llorar y vaina así. Pero en verdad, tu sueño, que uno como hijo siempre lo va a tener. ¿Tú me entiendes? Trabajando muchos años, trabajando forzado, enfocado, para dar un regalito a la mamá.
Phantom also bought his stepdad a car, a 2021 to 2023 Toyota Highlander XSE.
El regalo le toca hoy al Chejo. Si ustedes no conocen a Celio, se le dice Chejo como apodo. Es el papá mío de crianza. El chamaquito me ha criado. Antes de yo irme para Atlanta, le compré un regalito a Celio, pero no se lo quise dar antes de tiempo, porque hoy cumpleaños.
From there on, Phantom's growth just accelerated. 800K and 900K on his Twitch account. And then finally on June 20th, 2023, Phantom hit 1 million followers on Twitch. Oh, big one, man!
And to let y'all know, I've been part of the Phantom troop for, I forgot how many years it's been. As I forgot, I think it might be 5, 6 years. Cause I be trying to tell y'all, I saw the beginning of Duke Dennis, Agent, Phantom, Kai Sinet. I saw the beginning of all of them at the same time. It's crazy.
And just days later, on July 1st, 2023, his Phantom Live YouTube channel also hit 1 million subscribers. Phantom was at the top of his game, so much so that he was in Offset's music video, Fan, with Kai Cenat. He also met Drake at the club, and Drake didn't just meet Phantom, he knew Phantom. And it gets even better. Remember that Phantom Tax inside joke from a year ago? It kind of exploded. A TikToker named OVP.9 posted a parody song called Sticking Out Your Gap for the Rizzler, and the song went viral, getting over 300 million views. The New York Times was writing articles about Gen Alpha language, and Phantom Tax wasn't just a joke anymore. It was an actual global meme. This launched Phantom into 2024 as a superstar. On February 9th,
He was a global meme. You know how many accounts got my face on it? I'm about to take these memes to the moon. I'm gonna take all these memes that have been created by me, because it's kind of crazy when people will tell you that your face is meme worthy. I'm like, what, meme worthy? Like what do you mean I'm meme worthy? Because there'll be a lot of people screenshotting everything. There are people who remember everything that you do on every stream. There is one person who comes in every day saying he remembers when I dug in my ear eating Chick-fil-A. I'm like, I don't even remember what month that happened, what year that happened. I would see a post of my face yawning. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the character I made on Kick. I'm bringing them over here. Yeah, we about to have fun in 2026.
2024, his Phantom.
I'm gonna give y'all more energy, be more energetic and everything.
Live YouTube channel hit 2 million subscribers, and on April 10th, 2024, his Twitch hit 2 million followers, and it didn't stop there. By November 5th, 2024, Phantom Live hit 3 million subscribers, and by December 2024, Phantom hit a peak of 22,000 active Twitch subscribers. Coming into 2025, he shot past 3 million Twitch followers, and during that same summer of 2025, he pulled up to his younger brother's high school graduation and surprised him with a Rolex. This topped off with Phantom hitting his all-time peak viewership on stream with 99,788 people watching him live on July 7th, 2025. Almost 100,000 people. That's insane.
Just like, it blows my mind. It only took me a week to reach a monthly audience of over 42,000 people. Now I need to know how to turn that 42,000 people into 42,000 subscribers, 42,000 members. I'm focused on creating an empire with was never media. I'm go to the drawing board and get a whole new username. A username that fits the channel. Cause that name that I came up with, just the 5 companies that I created, but you gotta get the ball rolling.
Same. Phantom is one of the only few creators that perfected the hybrid style, blending gaming, IRL, and vlogging. He leveraged Twitch's real-time interaction to test content, then clipped the highlights and repurposed them for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, multiplying his reach. Phantom focused on shareability and meme potential, and most importantly, AMP. Phantom was one of the main pieces holding that IRL and vlogging. He leveraged Twitch's real-time interaction to test content, then clipped the highlights and repurposed them for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, multiplying his reach. Phantom focused on shareability and meme potential, and most
meme potential. There are so many people that tell me that I have a meme-worthy face, and I'm about to use that. I'm about to use all that.
Importantly, AMP. Phantom was one of the main pieces holding that group together, in turn allowing each member to elevate one another. We're now nearing the end of 2025, and Phantom has a combined total of 6.1 million subscribers on all 5 of his YouTube channels, over 3.5 million on Twitch, over 3 million on TikTok, over 4.7 million on Instagram, and over 1.1 million on X, aka Twitter. Phantom even got multiple awards. In 2022 and 2023, he won the Best Roleplay Streamer Award, and the winner channel, over 3.5 million on Twitch, over 3 million on TikTok, over 4.7 million on Instagram, and over 1.1 million on X, aka Twitter. Phantom even got multiple awards. In 2022 and 2020.
In 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025, he got 4 streaming awards. He got Breakout Streamer. Oh yeah, you about to go to the moon.
23, he won the Best Role.
And with me, I might can do some collabs. I might can do some collabs with Phantom. I'm trying to see if I can do that. Cause I'm just now talking to people in Phantom Troop. You feel me? I'm at the bottom of the totem pole, but I'm about to make it happen.
Play Streamer Award,
and the winner is Phantom.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but I'm hearing that I won. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the support. Shout out to the troop.
And in 2023, he won the Breakout Streamer Streamy Award. Phantom is one of the most successful creators in the industry, all at the young age of 28, soon to be 29. And he came a long way. He's making millions at this point. That brings me on to my next segment. How much does Phantom really make? In this section, we'll be calculating Phantom's income sources and his final estimated net worth. Let's start off with where I left you guys off earlier in this video. Phantom's most viewed YouTube video and his ad revenue. Phantom's most viewed YouTube video has over 6.1 million views. YouTube's got this thing called CPM and RPM, which means cost per mil and revenue per mil. CPM is how much money advertisers are willing to pay for your content per 1,000 views. YouTube takes a 45% cut, which turns into RPM, which is how much you get paid per 1,000 views. Phantom makes entertainment content, which has an average CPM of $2.74. With YouTube's 45% cut, his RPM would be $1.51. So with the CPM of $2.74, Phantom would have made $16,700 from a 6.1 million viewed video. Obviously, YouTube has to take their 45% cut, so the total revenue Phantom takes away is $9,200, which is still a lot of money, more than what most people make in a month. Now let's combine all of Phantom's views from his YouTube channels to see how much he's made from his YouTube career off ad revenue. Currently, Phantom has 5 known official YouTube channels. If we take all the views from those channels, Phantom would have a combined total of of 3.1 billion views. Now with a CPM of $2.74, Phantom would be taking away $8.7 million. After YouTube's 45% cut, Phantom would be taking away $4.8 million. Per month, Phantom would be making $12,000 to $30,000, and per year, Phantom could be making $144,000 to $360,000 off Twitch ad revenue alone. Next, let's see how much Phantom makes off of Twitch subscriptions. Twitch subscriptions are basically monthly memberships that you can pay to your favorite creators, similar to a Netflix subscription, and you get perks like ad-free viewing, custom emoticons, and other benefits to that creator's Twitch page. Phantom has 15,728 paid subs at the time I'm recording this video. Twitch has 3 sub tiers, $5.99, $9.99, and $24.99, $144,000 to $360,000 off Twitch ad revenue alone. Next, let's see how much Phantom makes off of Twitch subscriptions. Twitch subscriptions are basically
so look, Twitch subscriptions, $4.99, $9.99, $24.99.
Monthly memberships that you can pay to your favorite creators, similar to a Netflix subscription, and you get perks like ad-free viewing, custom emotes.
I got custom emotes for people on YouTube. I got custom emotes on Kick. I got custom emotes on Twitch.
And other benefits to that creator's Twitch page. Phantom has 15,728
subs. Alright, so 15,728 subs. Times that by $4.99. That's some good money.
128 paid subs at the time I'm recording this video. Twitch has 3 sub tiers, $5.99, $9.99, and $24.99. Most creators' subs naturally fall into a 70, 25, and 5% split. So that puts Phantom at around 11,000 tier 1 subs, 3,900 tier 2, and 800 tier 3. If you add all of that up at full price, Phantom is bringing in $124,000 every month before Twitch takes their cut. So that's around $1.5 million a year off of Twitch subscription. Now, depending on Phantom's contract, Twitch either does a 50-50 split or a 70-30 split, with the creator keeping 70%.
Look, with so just gonna let y'all know something. Alright? With all these splits, since they talking about splits, I'm gonna tell you about mine. I got a 70-30 split on Twitch, a 95-5 on Kick. Like, I got a lot of motion. Like, I see that I have a lot of motion right now. So it's time to bring my Kick character over here and get everything popping, get everything rolling. Get everything engaged, you feel me?
With bigger creators. If Phantom's on a 50-50 split, he takes home $62,400 a month, or $750K a year. If he's on the 70-30 split, he'd bring in $87,400 a month, or $1,050,000 a year. So yeah, Phantom is eating good with that Twitch subscription revenue. Let's also dive into how much Phantom makes off of Twitch livestream donations. Phantom averages 12,000 live concurrent viewers, and 500,000 total views once his stream VOD is out. Obviously, not everybody donates, and the average industry standard for donations is 0.5%. But if we were to be conservative and realistic, it's more like 0.1 to 0.2%, with most people donating on average $5. So with Phantom's size and a 0.1 to 0.2 conversion rate, we can estimate around 625 people that donate per stream. Phantom streams 3 times a week, so with 625 donors per stream and a $5 standard donation, Phantom would make $3,125 per stream, $37,500 a month, and $450,000 a year off Twitch livestream donations. Next, let's talk about how much Phantom makes from merchandise. To be clear, Phantom doesn't own his own clothing brand yet. He's currently collabing with the Billionaire Boys Club under Complex, so he doesn't get to keep all the money from his current collaboration. First,
and that's why my clothing company comes into play. I keep all the revenue, bro.
Phantom has around 6.1 million YouTube subscribers combined, plus 3.5 million Twitch followers, so that's 9.5 million potential people in his audience pool. On average, 1 to 5% of people usually buy merchandise from creators. For Phantom, we could use an estimated 2% average, which equates to around 190,000 buyers. Billionaire Boys Club and Complex handles the heavy lifting and keeps most of the cut, because this is a brand collaboration. Creators usually get 10 to 30% of the profit from collabs, so for somebody of Phantom size, 20% is the realistic middle ground. So the potential gross revenue they could earn from this collaboration would be $1,680,000. Now obviously with any business you're gonna have expenses. 40% expenses is a good average for most clothing brands. In this case, $672,000 would account towards expenses. So the final total profit for this drop would be $1,008,000. And since this is a collaboration and Phantom's only getting 20%, Phantom would be taking around $201,000. Now, if these merch drops were a monthly occurrence, over the course of a year, gross revenue would be $20 million, expenses would be $8 million, and the final total profit would be $12 million. Phantom's cut from the collaboration would be $2.4 million. But that's not realistic, because making merch and shipping it all out is a lot of planning. And don't get me started on the fees, expenses, and taxes you have to go through. So we might not even...
And that is why I'm glad I created my own clothing company, so I don't gotta worry about all the merch I push out. It's all coming through me, so that's more money in my pocket. Oh.
Even get to keep all that money. Now let's get into Phantom's assets, such as his houses and cars. So there isn't any publicly recorded property owned by Phantom because he likes to keep his life somewhat private. However, Phantom has mentioned multiple times that he's invested in property to build wealth and diversify his financial portfolio, particularly in the Dominican Republic.
We try to, I'm trying to like invest my money. Like I go back to my country, y'all, and just try to invest it.
So given Phantom is a high prestige creator and wants something with long-term value, it's likely he got a property in affluent areas in the Dominican Republic like Santo Domingo or Punta Cana, with property prices ranging from $750,000 to $1.5 million. Phantom also bought his mama house in New York, likely in between the $500,000 to $800,000 price range. Phantom also lives with the other AMP members at the AMP house. You might notice that the AMP members move around a lot, and that's no accident. Instead of owning a single home, the collective has a business strategy of renting out high-end, multi-million-dollar mansions for their content. It's a smart business move that gives them a new background for their videos without long-term commitment of owning. So what does that look like financially? For example, the last AMP house they rented in Atlanta was valued over $2.3 million and a rent of $20,000 a month. But that's just the start. AMP also rented out a basketball legend Tony Parker's summer house in Texas for their AMP summer house. Now that house is valued at an insane $16.5 million. They're only renting out that house for 1 month though, and we don't know the exact rental price for their 30-day stay, but given the value of the home and what they paid for their other mansions, it's a sure bet that their rent was over $100,000 just for that single month. When you look at other houses in Atlanta that they've also rented that are valued at $3.6 million and $2.6 million respectively, you can see a pattern. Phantom and the rest of AMP are living a premium lifestyle to create premium content. He also has a $700,000 car collection that consists of a custom 2008 Honda Accord V6 in which he invested $80,000 worth of modifications into.
It's the interior to it, chat. I still got my Patron logo with the flag right there.
A 2018 BMW M4 competition worth $50,000 to $60,000. A 2021 or newer model Cadillac Escalade ESV worth $100,000 to $120,000. A Lamborghini Urus worth $230,000.
This the GOAT right now, I ain't gonna lie.
A Mercedes Maybach S580 worth $180,000. A custom-made 1964 Chevrolet Impala SS worth $100,000. And a 2021 to 2023 model Toyota Highlander XS.
He did all this. Phantom did all this just streaming. Just streaming. Just watch what's about to happen once I bring the kid character over here, because I'm about to try to figure out a name I'm just throwing darts at the board to figure out a name to combine with where I'm from.
He bought for his dad, worth $35,000 to $40,000. Lastly, a 2020 Honda CR-V that he bought for his mom, worth $30,000. Next, let's talk about how much Phantom makes from sponsorships. First, let's consider a couple factors. Phantom has the ability to consistently engage millions of viewers and go viral, and he has influence over a wide audience of many age ranges, but his core audience are younger and tech-savvy, so sponsorships would pay a lot of money for access to his audience. Based off those factors, Phantom could be charging $40,000 on the low end, $75,000 on the mid-range, and $150,000 to $200,000 on the high end per sponsorship. If these sponsorships are a consistent basis over the course of a year, on the low end, Phantom could be making $480,000 a year, on the mid-range, $900,000 a year, and on the high end, $1.8 million to $2.4 million a year off sponsorships alone. Next, let's talk about Phantom's brands and businesses. Phantom is one of the co-founders of the Tone brand, which is the skincare line launched by AMP. It started with online sales in February 2025 and expanded to nationwide sales in Target in July 2025. While the exact numbers are private, the brand has had 7-figure sales in its first 3 days at Target. So a conservative estimate for the total amount of sales Tone has made so far, from its launch to the time I'm recording this video in November 2025, would be around 10 million to 20 million.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Tone, I wear it. Excellent. The name speaks excellent.
So it's safe to say Tone is now generating at least around $1 to $2 million a month. Creator royalties on brands like this are usually 5 to 10% of total sales. So based off the estimated sales so far, Phantom's personal share from Tone would be an estimated $500,000 to $2 million. So Phantom's monthly earnings from Tone could be $50,000 to $200,000, and possibly even more as the brand keeps growing. Next, let's talk about how much Phantom makes from AMP. AMP isn't just a YouTube group anymore. It's a full-on media company. They make money off their group channels, sponsorships, merchandise, and more. Based on what's
I tried to create a group with my company and nobody wants to join. I could be doing this with so many people, but nobody wants to join. Nobody wants to put the work in, man.
Similar creator groups earn, AMP as a business is probably worth in between $20 million to $60 million. If the members split everything evenly, Phantom's share would be around $4 million to $12 million in equity alone. On top of that, he makes yearly income from AMP's cash flow, things like ad revenue, sponsorships, and merch profits. So realistically, Phantom could earn around $600,000 to $2.5 million a year just from AMP alone. Now here's the best part, Phantom's final net worth. If we combine all of Phantom's income sources and assets such as his houses and cars, within his period of being a full-time content creator for 9 years, Phantom's final estimated net worth would be $33 to $50 million. I don't even know what to say to that. I have never seen that much money in my life, and I'm sure you haven't too, unless your family's rich. Even though
he makes a total of 50 million? 50 million?
That makes a lot of money. Unfortunately, the government always has to get involved, so we have to figure out his net worth after taxes. Considering the current AMP houses in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm assuming that's his home base of operations. So Phantom has to go through Georgia state income tax of 5.75% and federal taxes of 37% based off of his income bracket. So Phantom's net worth after taxes would be $22 million to $33 million. It's so crazy how the government can swipe 10 to
I'm going to be going crazy on Grand Theft Auto 6 is because Soul Illuminati even said, hey, when Grand Theft Auto 6 drops, you are going to go viral. That's another wave. Another wave to add on to what I'm doing right now.
$16 million just like that. But it's a good thing tax deductibles are a thing. Regardless though, Phantom turned his challenges into opportunities. From being a broke kid in the Bronx to millions of people watching and being inspired by him. He locked in and stayed true to himself. And now he's living his dream. Through it all, Phantom leaves a legacy of being genuine, relatable, inspiring, and resilient. While staying positive, keeping his fans close, and never losing his sense of humor. Doing this helped Phantom create a diverse brand across social media. Phantom's story is a testament to say anybody that started from nothing can make it to the top if they try hard enough and they're in the right environment. Even if you self-doubt yourself and you don't think there's a way, there's always a way. But who am I to tell you that? Let me allow Phantom to give you the advice.
Stay focused, bro. Keep grinding. Ignore the noise. Stay on your path. And don't forget to keep God in your life. Get back in that room, bro. Get to work. If I did, why can't you? At the end of the day, it's you against the world, bro. So believe in yourself and go hard, gang.
You don't need a second job. You just need to learn how to.
Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna let y'all know that 2026 is going to be one of them ones, and you saw it here first. Cause I'm part of the Phantom Troop. I'm part of that group. I've been a part of it since it's either 2019 or 2020. And I'm going to be doing some collaborations. I'm going to try to do some collaborations with Phantom. That's what I'm going to try to do. And with merch, I'm going to bring my clothing company and combine it with my media company. So all the new merch, you're going to get it happening. So subscribe to the channel, like, comment, let's get into it. So give me a thumbs up. And if you ready to go to the moon, go ahead and join my membership. Join the membership. I got badges galore. I got over 20 plus more badges to add on to the badges. Oh yeah, collaboration is gonna be happening. I'm about to collaborate within the group that I'm in, and with being on my kick, I had gotten I gotten 7 kick followings, and I got some new sounds for when people subscribe to the channel. You don't like the new sounds I added when people subscribe. So, because people think that it's harder to get noticed. Nah. Once people see your face enough, and when you go to different places and people say that they saw you on YouTube, it's going to be one of them ones. So, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, smash that like button. Smash the like button. And I think if I'm not on tomorrow, I will at least drop a post. So, peace out. We Gucci. We'll be right back. If not Friday, we'll be back Saturday. And stay tuned and join the membership. Because when I tell you that January is just the free trial, in February you're gonna have to pay to get in. You have to pay to get in to see what I'm doing in here. And letting y'all know, this is a free trial. This month of January is the free trial before I go behind the membership paywall, and I'm going to be giving out the sauce. I'm going to be bringing in new things. I'm going to be bringing in I'm going to be using my sponsorships that I have, and I'm going to multiply on that. And I'm going to wake up my clothing, my merch website. We're going to have it rolling. So stay tuned. And I'm about to give y'all the energy y'all need to be seeing. That every other stream ain't really showing y'all, who just be playing. So peace out. Have a blessed day. I'll see you either Friday or Saturday, Burberry. Peace.